You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Bold and the Beautiful fans. It is Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I have got your B&B predictions for the next week or so and beyond. And we are suspecting that we could see Liam, Finn, and Brooke all having their own individual fits of rage. And we're going to talk about why in just a moment. If you haven't, please click subscribe so you don't miss any of our B&B updates. Now, let's dig into our hot predictions. And these are all based on official spoilers. These are not part of the official spoilers, but we are jumping off of official spoilers to speculate what might be coming from these storylines. We'd love to hear your comments on what you guys think about where we're projecting these storylines could go. So this first spoiler is the first prediction is based off a spoiler about Liam is scheming and has a plan. And then the following week, Liam witnesses something shocking as part of his scheming. So what we're wondering, we predict that Liam is going to target Thomas after he and Hope divorce. Although Liam knows that Hope initiated all of this stuff with Thomas, he is absolutely going to blame the other man's undue influence on her for why this happens. He is not going to accept that this is just Hope for a couple of reasons. One, he hates Thomas and he suspects him of everything. And two, I think it's a lot harder for Liam's ego to accept that Hope is rejecting him in favor of Thomas than for him to believe somehow that Thomas has Jedi mind tricked her into hopping on his junk and staying in bed with him for a week. So, you know, we've talked in another video about perhaps Hope having some kind of mental health issue that's driving this atypical behavior. I certainly hope it's not going that way, but it might. So either way, I don't think that Liam is ever going to let Thomas have a happily ever after with Hope. So with Liam hatching a plan, and another kind of semi-spoiler, actor Scott Clifton, who plays Liam, had said that he really wants to see Liam go dark, and it could happen soon. And maybe Liam goes after Thomas. Maybe it's personal, maybe it's professional. I mean, Liam has learned some lessons about revenge and targeting people from his dad, Bill Spencer. So Thomas may want to watch out. All right, our number 2 prediction is Hope pregnant and not sure who's the daddy. This is only based off of Hope spending a whole week in bed with Thomas and her having a fair amount of sex with Liam before she left town while trying to reassure Liam that she didn't have feelings for Thomas. So she was, you know, you can debate which way it is. She was either in denial or she was lying to her husband and then banging her husband while thinking of the other guy that she was denying having feelings for. So she had a whole lot of nookie, either thinking about Thomas or with Thomas. And so certainly she could turn up pregnant. And if she does, there will definitely be a huge question mark about who is the daddy. And Steffy Forrester would probably laugh out loud if Hope has a who's the daddy storyline, because Steffy has been through this twice with Liam, once with Liam and Bill and once with Liam and Finn. So maybe it's Hope's turn to play who's the daddy. So, you know, they had a whole week of episodes that was in real life, in the calendar, just one day. But she's had plenty of intimate times with both of them. So it could go either way. They could need a paternity test, and that opens it up to paternity test tampering. And of course, Hope will not want to go through the humiliation of having to admit that she's pregnant, but with no idea who it is. But maybe Steffy can give her some guidance, because she's been there, done that. So has Brooke. So has half the women on this show. All right. So our number 3 prediction is that Finn is going to freak on Steffy. and she may have to promise him any conditions if he stays with her. So the reason that we're thinking about this is A, nothing ever stays secret forever. So Finn is clearly going to find out about the Liam Steffy stuff. And unfortunately, the window has closed for where Steffy can come forward and come clean. Like right away, right from Rome, or right after Liam showed up and kissed her. Either one of those times is when she should have gone straight to Finn and said, look, here's what Liam has done. I shut him down. I'm not happy about this. And then it would have been a team of Steffy and Finn versus Liam. And Finn could say, my wife told me what you did, maybe punch him in the face, kick him out of the house, tell him to stay the heck away. But now Steffy has pitted herself with Liam and against Finn by keeping secrets with her ex. That's never a good look. So on Monday, little Kelly Spencer is back and she has a premonition that scares her. And it could be about some upheaval in her life. More likely, it's something to do with Finn's mom, crazy Sheila. I don't know. But it could be either one of these, and that's what has us thinking about this. And after Liam and Hope ink their divorce documents, all the legalities are done, and Liam's going to make a beeline for Il Giardino, and he is going to shock Steffy. He's going to run into Steffy there and tell her about the divorce. And there's going to be more conversations around the divorce and about Liam caring about Steffy. And at some point, Finn, little Kelly, somebody's going to overhear and it's going to get busted. And I believe when it comes out that Steffy will promise Finn to do anything, even if it's cutting Liam, out of his life out of her life where everything is concerned aside from just co-parenting issues. So we'll wait to see. All right. Our number 4 prediction is that Bill could conspire with Brooke against Thomas, and specifically against the Thomas and Hope romance. This is not based on a new spoiler. This is based on past history where Brooke runs to Bill when she wants to scheme and plot, but knows she can't do it with Ridge because he's not going to have it. So especially where Thomas is concerned, Bill has plenty of hate in his heart for the guy. Realistically, which is funny, Thomas has done nothing more to Liam than Bill has done to Liam, because Bill banged Steffy when she was married to Liam, and then he tried to steal Steffy from Liam overtly. I mean, he did all kinds of stuff. Thomas, on the other hand, waited until Hope came to him and then he banged her. So in a way, if we're tipping the scales of justice, I think Thomas has slightly moral high ground just in this situation, not overall, although maybe overall, because Bill's just not a bad dude. He is a bad dude. He can be super sketch. So if Brooke comes with this, statement that Thomas has stolen Hope from his son, clearly Dollar Bill would get involved and he would be willing to work with Brooke to try and trash that relationship. And since Thomas is Ridge's son, it's not like Brooke can really talk to Ridge about wanting to destroy Thomas at all costs and get him away from her daughter. So her scheming with Bill to destroy Thomas and make sure he can't be with Hope is exactly the kind of thing that Brooke and Bill have done together before, but Brooke would again be putting her relationship at risk by, first of all, targeting Thomas, and second of all, by doing it with Dollar Bill. Is she going to wind up ruining her own relationship by trying to ruin Hope's new relationship? Maybe. All right, before we dig into our 5th and final prediction about Taylor and Hope and Brooke, we would love it if you would click subscribe so you don't miss any of our B&B updates. If you're enjoying these prediction videos, we'd love if you'd click a like. All right, our 5th and final prediction is that Taylor Hayes is going to use Hope's new romance to drive a wedge between Brooke and Ridge. We kind of did an overarching, bigger, dedicated video about this because Brooke is going to have to rein in her feelings around Ridge. She cannot tell Ridge what she really thinks about this Thomas Hope situation. She, after Hope tells her, oh, our divorce papers are signed, that's it, and I'm going to be with Thomas, Brooke is going to have this pit of simmering, dark rage inside of her, and she knows she can't vent her hate for Ridge's son, that it won't sit well with him. But Taylor will know that Brooke is sitting on this pit of rage and holding it in. And so I feel certain that Taylor will provoke Brooke into showing Ridge her true feelings about his son and this thing with Hope. And if Taylor leverages this Thope romance against Brooke, it could actually work out, destiny be damned. Taylor could actually break them up by forcing Brooke to go into a fit of rage in front of Ridge and trash talk Thomas. So if Taylor keeps, pushing this Thomas Hope thing in Brooke's face, there's just no telling how badly it would go. And I definitely feel like that Taylor could weaponize this against Brooke and Ridge, because I don't think she is ready to let go of him just yet. What do you guys think?
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.